Hey guys, I want to share with you 10 house buying tips for the military and to help you along the way in your journey in buying your first home. Okay, so number one, obviously you want to make sure that financially you are at this point where you're able to buy a home, where you don't have like outstanding debt, you don't have like very low credit score, because all of that is part of the house buying process. Okay, so you want to make sure that financially that everything is kind of set. It's not perfect, but you're set. Okay, number two, you want to be pre-qualified for a mortgage loan before getting started. Okay, and that is what was told to us. We had to get pre-qualified first, and that is letting the agent know that you are serious about you're buying a house. Okay, and then number three is you don't want to go into, or you don't just want to go by just the pictures, even though it may have perfect pictures, but at the end of the day you need to go and check it out. That is one of the things that me and my husband did. We went by, it was one house that we swore was going to be our house. We were just like, we love the layout, we love how detailed the pictures are, it's so clear, everything looks so nice. Then when we actually looked at the house, it was like, we are not too happy with with what it looks like. And for us, it wasn't practical in the way it was set out. And for us, we were looking for something a little bit different. We were in love with the backyard, and inside the house, it was great, but it wasn't practical for us. So that is one of the things. Don't just go by the pictures. Ask your realtor that is showing you the different houses if it's okay to take pictures and videos. As you saw, I did post some pictures and videos of some of our house tour. We were actually going from house to house, and I took a video of it. And you have to ask if it's okay. You want to go back and look at the houses and just kind of sit and talk with your spouse about what you like, what you didn't like about the house, which is what we did, and that was very helpful. Another thing too, in addition to that, I don't know if that's like, I'll call this like 4A. And so in addition to that, what was I going to say? Take pictures. Oh, you want to, when you go inside the house, it's okay to look inside the cabinets, look inside the refrigerator, the oven, look inside the closet, get in there and look, and see if it's something that is practical for you and your family. Okay. Number 5 is, before you move, definitely do a yard sale and, get rid of the things that you're not going to be taking with you into the new house. Okay. Do a yard sale. I'm looking down because I have a list, so bear with me. And then number 6 is definitely sit down with your spouse and what exactly do you guys want at the end of the day? Is a jacuzzi going to be like a deal breaker? And be realistic about it. And I'm just putting that out there because I had someone share with me that for her, a jacuzzi was like the deal breaker. And then she felt like, as soon as she went into the house and she moved in, she has been in the house for like 3 years and she barely used it. It's maybe like one time that she used it. And so don't let that be like your deal breaker. Be practical. When you go inside the house and you do like a house tour, see if it's practical for you and your family. Like, what about the layout of the house, the rooms and the kitchen? How is the layouts going to help you with you and your family? Okay, that's number 6. Number 7. Okay, so when you're watching like home shows on TV, don't let the home shows be like your experience as well. Don't have like, high expectations of, buying and selling or remodeling your house. Don't let that be like, okay, that's how my house is going to be, or whatever the case is. You want to get some ideas, but don't let that be like your high expectations. Okay, so that's number 7. Number 8 is definitely talk to friends and family who is also military, who have bought homes, and what did they do afterwards. I had 2 people tell me that it was extremely worth it for them to, as military, buy a house and then afterwards when they moved, to rent it, to what do you want to do afterwards? You want to buy it? Okay, here's how you'll make money from it. And so again, I have a podcast about this particular military spouse that I spoke with. She has 10 houses as a military spouse. And so definitely I will put that link below, and I did an interview with her, and it was chock full of information that she shares with you guys. So definitely check that out. I'll post it in the description box below. So definitely talk to friends and family. We've done a lot of research. We talked to a lot of people about buying a house and different things like that. So definitely do your research before you make the jump to buying a house, okay? And number 9, let it be a family experience. We brought our kids with us when we were doing the house, when we went to house. As you can see in the video, we brought our youngest one, but then when we were able to, we brought our 2 oldest ones to go look at the house. And when they have, you will be surprised when you bring your children with you. Some of the opinions and some of the things that they say, you weren't even thinking about it. You'll be surprised. And that was what we found out when we took our children with us. And they had some really great insights. So we took that into consideration as well. And then number 10, when you are buying a house, definitely consider location, okay? Are there good schools? Are you able to drive to work? What about the area? Is there any shopping areas and different things like that? That takes into consideration too, because as military, what are you going to do if you have orders and you want to either rent out your house or sell your house afterwards? Those things is what matter afterwards. So definitely take that into consideration as well. And a lot of the tips that I'm sharing here will also be on my blog at apurposedrivenwife at adrivenwife.com. That blog post will also be in the description box below, okay? Lastly, definitely pray. My husband and I are a praying couple. We are also a praying family. And so a lot of big decisions that we do as a family, we pray about it. So even though on paper it may look like, okay, our credit is great, our money is great, everything else is great, but we don't have that peace about a lot of things, we pray about it. And so that is one of the things that's one of the best advice that we have ever been given, we have ever did in our house buying process. So that is one of the advice that I want to leave to you as well. And that's the number one thing, that even on paper it may look great, it may look excellent, but at the end of the day, what is God saying to you? Is this the right time? Do you have peace about it? And so that's one of the things that I really wanted to share with you guys and really hone in. Please pray about it. Don't just go just because it looked good on paper. Is this the right time, for you guys? You may not be mentally prepared for a lot of the things that go on, that comes with buying a house. So I will definitely rant and rave about that, but definitely pray about it. Do you have peace about this whole house buying process? Okay. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you haven't subscribed, please subscribe and definitely leave a comment. Was this helpful? Is there anything else that you guys want me to talk about? If you have any questions about the house buying process, so leave them in the comments below, and definitely check it out, my blog post. And thank you guys so much for watching again. Be blessed.